platinum trophy on this game. Believe me, at this point, I hate this game. I mean, look at how many times I've had to play it to get those endings. The bottom ones are hell on hard mode, so I've already completed the hardest of the game, and it still drives me crazy how often the janitor ends up screwing things up. Last time I tried a speed run, he ended up warping through walls and having some kind of bug happen that I'd never seen before, so is something even worse going to happen this time? I guess we'll find out. And I want to start it at about 1 minute, so I know exactly what time I have. So sit and wait for another couple of seconds. Now the load time should be about a minute. And we begin playing about 1:15. Okay, are those pop-ups not the most annoying thing ever? God, how many pop-ups do they have? I think there's someone here too, because I've been through this about 100 times.
How do we get in? What? Fine. Look. Jihyun and I didn't know what we were gonna do. You want me to do it myself? Please? Pretty please?
And I'm having to go through all these because this is the only way I've ever gotten white chrysanthemum, and I'm not going to take the time to try to figure out if I can avoid saying no to her constantly, so that adds about 20 seconds to my time. It's possible I don't need to have. I think they need to have another ringing phone in this game. That's what, there's two of them. There's one here and there's one in the main building faculty lounge. At least you can pick the one in the main building too up. This one you can't even pick up, and why is the light off? I hate it when that happens and the light goes off. I have to waste time to turn it back on. Last couple of playthroughs on this game, we encountered some crazy bugs that just really killed my time and got me in some bad spots where the janitor was just spawning right next to me. So if I can avoid those this time, maybe I'll do a really decent speed run for the first time ever on this. First time and the last time I'm going to be playing on normal mode. So third time's a charm, as they say, right? And this is my third time through, so let's see. God, I think I could play this game blindfolded at this point. God, I always make that wrong turn. Even playing this game forever, I make that turn when I'm in a hurry.
You know Soyoung? Oh. What? No! What?
Try to avoid going out of my way to pick up the health items, so sometimes that screws me, but this time I might try to pick up a couple because it prevents me from getting in a death loop that ends up killing my time. Right here, we are going to have to play Running Around the Rosie with the janitor. Oh, just double damn point. So we have 62-43 this time. 62-3-4. I love how you just have to like play magic with these doors, hitting them at the exact right time as you fly by. Picked up that trick in hell mode because you don't survive if you can't do something like that in hell mode. At least in normal mode it makes him go bye-bye. In hell mode it just makes him behind you about a third of a second longer. Now we have another cutscene, which makes him lose aggro, respawn somewhere else, and I don't care about him for the rest of the main build. But I do care about the white chrysanthemum, because if I don't do that, I don't get my ending. And we have another cutscene to reset the janitor. And we will have another cutscene in a second to reset the janitor. And the third cutscene, and this one's important because it is with So Young.
Zoe.
Who, if she doesn't really like us at the end, and we don't get the white chrysanthemum. The gem cap, the medals, goes 9524, but I'm gonna have to waste a second to double check just because I don't take the time to memorize it. And you know what? I am going to get the emergency health kit here because I don't like dying. Pretty sure it's 9524 here. I was right. Five nine two four. That's how you do that, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. I think this is the fastest way to kill these little plants. Is to actually go downstairs here at this point and then come back up to get the last of the fury on this floor. So we shall run and open the door. Now I'm going to take a second to use my coin when I know I picked it. I also need to get a felt pen because is that the coin going? Yeah, I need to get that because I'm going to replay this save eventually and skip this part to do the other two endings that you eventually have to do with this alternate character that I haven't gotten those two yet. I'm waiting till I finish all the main endings. And so there is one plant left. Hey Maya, how's it going? Trying for the white chrysanthemum ending this time, so hopefully the janitor doesn't end up working on me again this time. At least this time around I'm picking up a couple extra health items, so hopefully that'll help spare me from endless death loops. Unfortunately, to get this ending, you have got to do every sequence right with the responses, so I have to keep constantly looking down on the sheet I made up. It has it all. Let's see. I want to make a quick save. You know what? I'll just play this part again. It's not worth the 30 seconds it would take to save. Hey, that's the hope. Would be a miracle, wouldn't it? 2-8. Okay, so LRL.
What do you mean? So young.
I think it would be a miracle if I could finish it in an hour. Let's see, where's the sound coming from?
Yeah, I'm fine. Oh yeah?
Just in case, I'll pick up the one tranquilizer. Please don't hit me, please. I'm afraid he was gonna end up. Oh, he is gonna end up hitting me. That's why I picked up the emergency health kit. Don't believe I'm gonna have to blow that so early this time, but. Let's see, is there one or two in the main building? There's only one. The nurse's office. Oh, this cutscene drives me crazy. And you can't even skip it. The baby screeching like that. On this table, one in there. You're telling me, especially when he grows into a big baby. I don't believe I went to the wrong room. You play this so many times that it almost numbs your mind. What do I need to do? Oh, I remember. Jesus. brain freeze for a second. I forgot this part. Let's see. So it's 4. Alright. No, it's 8. 1, 2, 4. 8, 1, 2, 4. Like I say, I can normally get out of this part in about 8, 1, 2, 4. 8, 1, 2, 4. You normally get out of this part in about 35 or 40 minutes. I think 40 has been close to my best time, so an hour is certainly possible. But I don't think it's going to be possible for me. But I'd love to see somebody try the speedrun in hell mode, because it's nice you can, at least in this version, you know, do something like a speedrun. I can't imagine it would even be possible in hell mode, because you're going to spend so much time hiding that kind of loses that speedrun flair and becomes more a game of hide and seek over about 3 hours or 4 hours. I think I need one more jingle before I'm safe. As soon as I hear that, there we go. Wow, he's right outside the door.
Oh, you're still here? And what's happening?
Okay, I need to do left, left, right this time.
Worried?
Left. And now one time I didn't follow her slowly. I ran like crazy, and I did everything absolutely perfectly otherwise on the run. So I don't have a choice but to sit here and be close to her as she walks, or else I don't think you get the white chrysanthemum ending.
I wonder why Ji Hyun came to school at this hour.
And you know what? The first time I tried the white chrysanthemum ending, it was on hell mode.
And the same can be said about you, too.
I had to play hell mode an entirely other time that I didn't necessarily have to, just because I didn't do this part right here right. So I've never risked it since, and I'm certainly not risking it on this one I'm broadcasting that's advertised as being the white chrysanthemum ending. How dumb would I look in the end if I end up not getting the white chrysanthemum ending?
Many kids say they saw
every time for the right ending I want to get. Oh wait, so this is left, left, right.
I believe it's...
There, you know, you've got two separate paths. One is you're friends with So Young, and then the other one you're friends with the other two. And if you're friends with So Young, you need to be nasty to the other two. And if you're friends with the other two, you need to be nasty to So Young. So basically, with the two different paths of endings, you have to do the exact opposite responses for each different path. But I've always felt like So Young's version, path, or whatever you want to say, is a lot easier in this building, because, you know, the janitor can be a problem here, especially during a speed run in this part. I like to wait for her. Wrong door. God, she walks so slow. Yeah, I tried to. I admit, for this end, for this where I'm broadcasting it, I'm.
Don't you think, since we're locked in, that kind of...
Since I'm broadcasting, I've got a little cheat sheet right next to me, so this time I'm not relying entirely on my memory, because my memory can mess up. Especially for white chrysanthemum, you have to be so utterly perfect that you really need to use a cheat sheet, because, you know, if you're just going by memory, odds are you're going to make a couple mistakes, which is fine for all the other endings, but this is the hardest ending to get, so, what did I, so, go. You ought to hear me recite the Fibonacci sequence sometime. 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, 89, 144, 233, 377, 514. Oh crap, wait. Can't do two things at once. Can't especially do that. So I had a second of a break, sorry. But yeah, I've got a pretty good memory, so I'm lucky in that regard. And of course he's coming in that door for me. I'm gonna have to somehow break his aggro. I'm gonna have to take a second and hide, cause... oh shit. These doors are a lot harder to close than other ones. I'm hoping he doesn't spot me here, because if he does, I'm dead. I think this is a good hiding spot. So anyway, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 20, 13, 21, 34, 55, 89, 144, 233, 377, 811, 514, or... sorry, I can't do two things at once to play the game, but normally I can recite the Fibonacci sequence up to like about 1,000,000. I can't do it when I'm dealing with Mr. Janitor. And of course, my remote is taking this time to act up on me right now. But I mean, like, I've even memorized where those keys are, which keys you need to hit. I mean, that's pretty sad that I cannot even hit one wrong key. I immediately hit the right key at this point because I've played it so much. I always have to get up because I can't see these. 75, 82. Did I hear his jingle jangle just now? I guess not. I want to run, but I don't want to run. You know what? I can run. I'll just do the lost. I'll do my lost and found opening right now and reset his aggro, hopefully. Yep. Thankfully I didn't get hit. That was close. He was about 1/10 of a second from giving me a nice hit and wasting my emergency kit that I just blew. Oh shit, you are kidding me. Is that him? Yes, it is him. And I can't use lost and found this time, and he is right there. Okay, made it in. Oh, I've done that a couple times where I've hit the exit button before it does it. There we go. I don't know why I just picked up that ladder. Am I far enough away? I think so, because I need to pick up some time. So Young slowed me down. And again, I don't know why he closed that door. I bet he's up here on the 3rd floor, isn't he? Oh, of course he is. Because this game hates me. Ha ha, you missed. Dummy. I'm just gonna take the time to close this door so you don't end up blowing me out. Got me that time. That's okay. As soon as I get in the art room, he's gone. In fact, it's before the art room. There's a cutscene. There we are. He's gone. Yeah, I'll get out of this in about 36 minutes, so it's close to my personal best. No, most of the time his respawn points after the cutscenes are the same, and if you have a certain objective, he'll end up going to that floor. I mean, like my next objective was so he went from the 2nd floor to the 3rd floor simply because the programmers knew that was the level you were going to be on, and you know, they wanted to make your life a horrible, horrible thing. Close to 35 minutes, but I won't make 35. Like I said, maybe 36. More before I go. I lost count. You know, it's a shame how few people play this game. I mean, this is really, next to like Silent Hill, one of the true survival horror classics. So, you know, there aren't going to be a whole lot of people doing speedruns on this game. So, I'm trying to do the best I can and figure I'll be in the top 3 since there's only a few hundred people that even have ever played it. The 2017 version, at least. It would make things so much faster if I could skip through stuff like that. really haven't wasted much time on this run. I mean, had to play a bit of it around this janitor. I mean, like, I don't know why the programmers just decided to close that door. Oh, I went the wrong direction. Can't talk and play. Why the programmers decided to just simply close that door on you to make you have to open it again right after the cutscene. Like that, I mean, why couldn't they just simply have that automatically in your inventory like they did when you had to fire it up, rather than make you pick it up again? I mean, stuff like that is just so minor, but it's annoying. And now we get to hand the baby his favorite toy. To the bane of my existence, new building. If that janitor warps one more time, I am going to lose my mind and at the very least break my controller. I can't believe that last time. I almost had it perfect, and then the damn janitor just decides to warp on me. You and me both. So screw up on the main building again. Oh wait, I need to get my... Let's see, go after So Young. Oh, I need to get a coffee. I forgot. Oh, do I even have a coin? Wait a sec, I have to make sure I've got a coin because I can't get white Chrysanthemum. I'm so in a hurry, I didn't even think about that. Oh, I do have a coin. And there's a box there. Oh, fuck the janitor. Man, do you believe that happened? I've never done that before, so I don't even know where he spawns after you do the thing, but I need a coffee or else you don't get white Chrysanthemum ending. You have to give her a coffee right next, and you know, I think there is one on that level, but yeah, I'll have to go with that because he's gonna kill me if I go back to the other one. At least I don't lose any time, really. You know, I lost what, about 40 seconds. So this isn't gonna be a perfect speed run, but let's hope it'll still be a fast one. Somebody else can be perfect, right? So next we need to do left, left, left with So Young. God, this white Chrysanthemum ending is just so utterly annoying that you just, I mean, like, you know, you have to have a coffee in your inventory or else you won't get it. I mean, how utterly crazy is that?
Well, yeah. Tell me. Don't be too nice. This one's open. Let's take a break in here.
Oh, if I don't get the white Chrysanthemum ending because I have to go get coffee. Okay, good. There's one right here. Let's buy her coffee, right? Nice can of coffee. I didn't even know you could buy cans of coffee, but... Okay, we gave her coffee. Now let's give her diary back. That fulfills most of the major objections for this ending. good to go down to history. And this time I don't have to walk slow because she comes after me this time, I think. Last 2 times I did this ending, I went slow with her, but this time I'll do it halfway.
Here's the school's history room. They say they...
To the left. And you were asking about the choices you make earlier. I mean, some of them are pretty...
I've told you about the new building's key card, right?
Okay, now this time I have to walk slow again, I think. I keep saying I think, but this ending, you know, you really want to just do everything exactly right so you don't have to play the entire game all over again just to get one ending on one difficulty mode. I mean,
You'll be able to head
you have to
towards
get
the
each
main
ending
hall.
5 different times to get the platinum trophy, one on each difficulty mode. So having to play it all over again just because you did
Better look
one
for other
tiny little
reasons.
thing wrong is... You want to do something, especially when it's on hell mode, like it was with me the first time I tried to get this ending. I mean, I had to go for that ending, because normally you just make a save, and, you know, right in the auditorium, you can just return to that save and do something different and get all the endings for that pass, so... Oh, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? I want to go up the stairs. I want to go away from the janitor. Now I know it's annoying that it's slow that I'm having to walk this slow, but I mean I'm almost 100% certain because it happened to me that you won't get white chrysanthemum if you run too far away from her because it lowers her appeal of you or her thinking of you, and you won't get white chrysanthemum if she doesn't think you're the bee's knees. I think I can... This cost me white chrysanthemum. I'm gonna shoot somebody. But I just wanted to get that before this.
This way.
This way.
I don't feel like playing Ring Around the Rosie right now. I think I'm gonna be better time than getting in a death loop constantly if I just try to take it a bit slower. But I'm still gonna have to aggro him. I did it at the beginning of the broadcast. I've got all the hell. I haven't played the 2 other paths. There's a different character entirely. The one you meet who says she's a doodling artist. So I haven't done those yet, but they're a lot shorter. You don't have to go through all of this. So I have all 7 endings on hell mode, all 7 on hard mode, and this will take care of normal mode. And I've got 4 of them on very easy. So I've got, that's what, 3 left on the very easy and 7 on the easy. So I've got 10 left, which is really only 3 playthroughs. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Now I need to pay attention here. These speakers are just annoying and somewhat hard to see. It almost seems like he's faster on normal than he is on hell, so front there. Middle there. Oh boy. Yeah, but hey, at least they're on easier modes this time. Front on that. Hey, I'm doing this one pretty fast this time. So middle here. Boom! Got it! Yeah, but nothing like hell mode. Hell mode is just the absolute worst. Key card. I use my little exploit here. I go into the one room that, one of the rooms, the last room that has one of those witch creatures or whatever, and the cutscene ends up respawning him. You can only do it once with it, like an introduction. Of course, I go in the wrong room. So it makes it a lot easier going to the 4th floor when you do that. I mean, you know, boom, he's out of the way. She's out of the way, you don't get hit. Makes life nice and easy. Do this and open my doors so I can run like nuts. Plus, I'll turn the light on and maybe that'll make a difference this time. I think he's too close to run this, so I'm not going to take that risk because I do not want him aggroed here. Yeah, see the eyeball up above is telling me he's close enough that if I run, he's got me, so I'm just going to have to take it nice and slow. I think I learned last time that slow and steady wins the race when you have a janitor that warps through doors. I don't know why I always open that door. I don't want that door open because I don't want him coming in there. So used to opening every door on this level to try to get away from him that... So Maya, are you planning on playing Evil Within 2 when it comes out on Friday and looking forward to that? Everybody is saying this one's even better than the first, and it's a lot more like a mixture of Silent Hill, so... Oh, absolutely. It's an awesome game, and like I say, stuff I've read says that the sequel is going to be a lot more like Silent Hill with a lot more puzzles, so, you know, if you're a real true survival horror fan, the sequel is going to be awesome. Apparently, from what the reviewers are saying, if you can take their word for it. Let's see, I need to go where... Okay, I can aggro him. I mean, it's like The Evil Within was a great game, but... You know, it was a little bit too Resident Evil-ish, like Resident Evil 5 and 6, because it had just so much action in it, and the puzzles were kind of missing, so if they added puzzles this time around, it should be a pretty great game. I mean, almost a legendary type game. Yeah, well, 2 is supposed to focus on his daughter a lot more, so, you know, that should be kind of a more personal story than just him with his partner and stuff like that, so, you know, hopefully the storyline's going to be a lot better. Haha, she didn't make me drop it.
Ready or
75% of the time you can't avoid her making you drop the, This time I need to take this. If you remember last time, I thought I had taken it, but I didn't. And I think I'll just aggro him, because I think I have 3 healths. In fact, if I do this, I can grab 1 more. Oh, except that damn door doesn't open. Yeah, it was still kind of worth it for an emergency kit. And there's a soy milk in there, I think we learned last time. Oh, God, I don't believe I just did that one. I'm looking at my notes and I'm thinking it's a cut, and I have to add everything back again.
fire!
That's the voice. I'm the
Apparently on this mode, even for this guy, you have to give a different response. At least that's what people say. And on this mode, you know, you really don't want to take any chances. Yeah, well, I plan on trying to play it Friday as soon as I can get it, so... You know, I think it'll be... You might actually get a couple of people watching when you've got one of the first broadcasts of Evil Within 2, so... Like I say, I plan on playing it Friday and broadcasting it Friday.
I can't find any clues. And
So, I need to do right.
I'm not really sure.
Thanks, I'm glad you enjoy watching my broadcast, at least even me going over this section over and over and over. And I hate this mode. I hate that it puts you, when you're on So Young's path, on that, Oh, that goddamn janitor. Wait a sec, I just have got to focus on this. Hey, I got the light on with him so close. He's not warping through walls on me now this time, is he? Oh, I appreciate you watching. Don't mention that. Nice to have a bit of a distraction when you're playing, although that can also be bad because you make a couple mistakes, but I'm not exactly going for the world record here. I'm just broadcasting as fast as I can broadcast or play. Oh, that sucker. And he totally warped through the door that time. I'm gonna have to... I think I can get one more hit. But I am gonna have to run around. Well, I think I have another soy milk. Don't I? I do. So we're good. Sayonara, sucker. I think I got enough distance, as long as he doesn't turn off one of those lights when he loses aggro, that I can easily open the door. Boom, I got it this time. Hey, look at that. That was almost perfect. Now we have to do the clocks. doors aren't open. There, one. So far. Don't jinx me now. Don't jinx me. Let's see, I should have opened the red door, but... Okay, we have 11 o'clock, so that means Russia will be 3. I hope I can get out where I am. Ah, damn! Got me locked in. Okay, well, really, only one death so far. I don't count the first one because it was just such a short amount of time. So, still doing better than I did last time, and I'll get these clocks down. I need to lose aggro on him. I think I need to spend some more. Of course, I got to get out of this. If you remember last time, I was a bitch getting out of this because I just got in death loop after death loop because you have got to move like lightning. You know what I need? No, it was stupidity on my part. I was thinking there was a chance. I'm just going to lose aggro because I think you're going to take more time doing the clocks by trying to run around like I did than just wasting a minute here and letting him get the hell out of here. Of course, you know he'll camp in the hallway because you were asking earlier about the spawning and the pathing and stuff, and his pathing when you aggravate him can be totally different every time. I mean, like sometimes he'll just stay in the hallway and check every door. Other times he'll immediately go right back to the main hallway there. So, you know, cross your fingers for me that he's gonna go back to the main hallway and not stick around like he looks like he's sticking around. Of course, I don't hear the jingle and the whistle yet. There we go. He's lost aggro. He's out. So. Oh, please go back to the main campus. Well, I'm not going to get my hour in, but... Tell me about it. You know, you'd just fly through this game if it weren't for him. Wait a sec, I'm trying to hear, is he coming towards me, or... Oh yeah, he's coming towards me. Oh, that's just perfect. Okay, there's his light. But I think the light was pointed in the direction of the yellow door. I think... No, now he just turned around. But you know, okay, there, he's gone. I mean, this is just, you know, this isn't a speed run by doing something like this, just running nuts, but I think it's a faster way than hoping and praying you don't screw up by just a millisecond. I mean, you know, you don't have a breath when you do something like running around with him aggravating you and trying to do the clocks. And you know, the clocks you got to calculate. Okay, it was 11 o'clock, so that means it would have been 7 o'clock in China and 2 o'clock in Russia, and it would have been what, 4? Okay, now I think I can go. Oh, we can go. We can go. Look at that. remote can go too. Now it's 12 o'clock. That makes it even easier. I'm just going to start running after I do this one. So it was, what, noon, so that means pluses. There we go. That means China will be, what, 8 o'clock. Which I haven't unlocked that door yet. Okay, he's close. So maybe I don't want to start running here. Well, you know, actually maybe I do. Let me just do this. Definitely 8. Son of a goddamn. Eight, so it was noon, so that means the next one's going to be 9, so... Oh, come on, put the damn fucking car in. Just running for it. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. I might get this under 115, which would be pretty good, in my opinion. So hey, it is going to be a lot better than last time, which, you know, sometimes you can do something halfway decent, even though last time wasn't really halfway decent when I got in death loops, and, you know, and then do something even worse the next time. So I'm getting better every time I'm doing this, so I'll take that as a good sign, right? Alright, that's a tranquilizer. I don't want to waste my time picking that up. Now comes this part, which first time I did the broadcast, I just got pounded on this part. Now this I do all by memory too, so there is a lot of memorization in this game, especially if you want to do a speed run halfway right. To wait for her to pass, or I'm gonna get pounded. And although I've got enough health, last time if she touched me once, I was dead because I didn't have any health. This time she can touch me a few times and I can survive it, but I don't want to really take the time I having to deal with that cutscene that you can't skip and then being kind of hosed on time again. Yeah, this time I wasn't crazy and actually took a couple extra seconds to save me about a million minutes, but beautiful. I just want to pick up this one coin before the janitor respawns, because I think he respawns on the 4th floor after this cutscene. So if you make any noise here, he starts chasing you, which you don't want. Oh shit, I didn't put the crap. I didn't put it back on. I remember I was talking last time about putting it on the alarm, and I forgot to do that. He's on the second floor, so I'm not going to break out running now, but after I switch this, I'm just going to run for it, and he won't catch me. See, I mean, this is the stupidest thing. Okay, now we're running for it. Let him aggro on me. Oh, he didn't even aggravate on me, even though he should have, because I was within range. Well, that didn't waste too much time, at least, did it? What, about 45 seconds, I guess? I think we were chatting about the Evil Within 2 when I was at that section, and I'm so excited for that game that I just, you know, since he was on the second floor, I'm gonna have a problem, aren't I? But I'm so excited about that game, I just lost my focus for a second. I guess speedrunners really don't chat during their speedruns if they're doing a serious speedrun. Oh, look at that, he's on another floor. And we're good. Oh, but I don't know if you've ever played So Young's Path, but you actually have to do the labyrinth and then something else. So, and I need to make a save after this because I really don't want to play this 2 more times. Are you trying to distract me again? But yeah, I'm hoping to get the Platinum Trophy on this game done before Friday, because I'd like to just be able to write this off before Friday. Oh, my remote almost crapped out right there.
Hey. I'm glad you're not hurt. Thank goodness.
Okay, it's
We don't have time for...
Oh, wait, was that... Wait a sec, I gotta look. I might not get White Chrysanthemum, and that was supposed to be R. Ugh, God, I don't believe I did that. Ugh. I don't believe I did that. I make a save in Auditorium. Oh, I don't believe I did that. Ugh. I mean, that's the... Oh, I don't believe I did that. I know I'm not going to get White Chrysanthemum. Ugh. I remember how in the beginning I was saying how foolish I would look if I advertised a White Chrysanthemum and I don't get White Chrysanthemum. Well, I'm not going to get White Chrysanthemum. Oh, God, I don't believe... I was trying to be in a hurry reading my writing, and that was a really fucking stupid thing to do because I just wasted about, what, an hour and 15 minutes that I'm going to have to do all over again. All because I made one wrong option. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Oh, I just really don't believe I did that. Oh, and right at the end. I mean, oh my God. Not right at the end. It was the last thing you say to her. Oh, Jesus. Trying to figure out which save I can do if I can do that one. I just got confused which discussion this was, because, you know, there's like a million different discussions that you have. And I know there's no way I'm going to get White Chrysanthemum. That's an impossibility now, just because I answered her wrong on one minor little thing. I mean, it's one thing if you don't get the diary back or you don't have a coffee for her, but that had nothing to do with her. It was about that woman trying to kill me. And just because I answered a little bit wrong on it, you know, that didn't matter to anybody in this world, I'm not going to get the great ending of the game. I don't believe that should have been right. Ugh. Maybe there will be a miracle and I'll get it. But considering one time I just simply didn't walk next to her, I know there's not a prayer in any part of this world. I'll have one more speed run supposedly at this level, although this actually was a pretty decent run. I don't think I'll be able to best this time next time. I mean, except there. I mean, this time I did it pretty flawlessly. But see, when you take So Young's path, it's not going to end like it did last time. I've still got 2 more levels to go. There's no enemies, but there's still 2 levels. So have you ever played So Young's path to the end in this game? So that you know basically what I'm talking about, or is this a new revelation for you watching So Young's path? See, now I'm going to end up going to the labyrinth and get to hear a horrible conversation of the girl dying in horrible pain. See, that was literally the last thing I said to anybody. Oh, I don't believe that. Okay, so you do know this part is a little bit longer than the other girls' endings.
Hey, Young, it's me.
I'm majorly beat my time that I had on the other one. So, like I say, this was a pretty good run.
Oh, really? Do I sound like So Young?
Wait, is it right? Is it right? Is it
Oh, maybe because we're on the phone. Anyway, do you want to come to my house tomorrow? My mom wants to give you...
you know, there's no difference in the White Chrysanthemum ending and the ending I'm probably going to end up getting, the Ivy ending.
Hello, Mrs. Han?
As far as time,
How are you doing?
you can still consider this
It's me,
So
you're
Young
me.
speed run because
I'm sorry I haven't called sooner.
there's no difference in the time, so this is going to end up being a pretty good
Well,
time.
Na Young really takes good care of Sangha, you know? Yes,
My daughter's so fragile, you know. I'm always thankful that Na Young looks after her.
I mean, how sad is... Yeah, I know. How sad is it that I have memorized this now?
Don't say that. Why don't we have a dinner party with the kids sometime? All right.
I mean, that is sad that I have memorized this. I mean, I don't even need to take a breath or a pause. I know exactly where I'm going.
I'm always so grateful to you.
Which isn't to brag, it's just to point how sad it is.
It must be hard for you to study and stay with me all the time. But it really helps me. Come on. Don't just laugh. Say something.
Na Young, where are you? Quit playing and come out! Fire! Mom!
Me too. So it makes it even sadder. I've memorized this.
Anyone, help me! Please help! Let me go! My daughter's in there! Sangha! Sangha! Get out of the way! Please let me through! No! Let go of me!
It really is.
Sangha! Sangha! Oh no! Sangha! Sangha! Oh God!
Now you need to go over on this side, and then you pass that block, and you go over in the center. And you are done. And I'm not going to get white chrysanthemum, am I? No, it's going to be ivy. Well, at least it's not like hell mode, and I had to play over hell mode to get white chrysanthemum. It's just another hour and 20 minutes I've wasted on my life for some stupid trophy. Holy shit, I did get white chrysanthemum. Ha! And 119, and take a minute off that because I was showing, you weren't here in the beginning, I was showing the puzzle pieces in the beginning. So I didn't start the game until 1 minute in the broadcast. Got the white chrysanthemum, and we're going to watch it all the way through. Because not many people get this ending, because you have to do just so much perfectly, and most people don't bother to get the perfect ending, have to play it over again, and then go on the internet to get a guide just so they can see these two characters say, oh, I like you. So not a whole lot of people will ever see this ending, so let's give them something to watch for the archive YouTube broadcast, right?
What about Ji-hyun? Let's go find her.
Plus, I'm so happy I actually got this ending when I was convinced there was not a chance in hell I was going to, because I made the wrong mistake on the very last piece of dialogue.
I thought about my sister every day, but nobody remembered Sung-ah. She must have felt sad about that. I had forgotten her too, even after all the things she did for me when she was alive.
I have a couple things to say, but I want to wait till we're finished with this.
I think that I will remember you for the rest of my life.
We're not going to watch the credits. Boom, 115 people on the So Young side of it. So, you know, my best playtime was on very easy, and it was on the other path. So, the fact I got 115 on normal doing So Young's path is like, whoa. Wow. Wow. I'm even impressed with myself. But it was really 118, because I think they take out your deaths in the time or something. And that's that. Anyway, what I was going to say is, you were saying it's a sweet ending. At least it's nothing like the one where she's trapped in the window and killed by the ghost. I mean, that is a horrible, horrible ending. I don't know if you... I guess you've seen all the endings on YouTube, but... No, that was fast. Yeah, that was a fast playthrough. I'm actually really pleased with my time, because, like I say, you got to consider you had to do Labyrinth, which took, you know, maybe 5 minutes, 4 minutes. So it was really about a 111 time on normal, which, you know, I'm impressed with it. But yeah, that ending, you know, is a beautiful ending. But, I mean, you know, you imagine playing the game and you see her end up getting killed by a ghost while two of the characters are standing outside the building and basically ignoring her. Well, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy watching, and I enjoy chatting with you while I'm playing. And of course, Evil Within, the first time, I mean, this is the game I mastered it, and the reason I felt comfortable broadcasting it is because, you know, I mean, here, in fact, I'll show you. Since you weren't here in the beginning. Nobody was here in the beginning, I was just doing that for the old archive, ending collection. See, we added one more piece to the puzzle. Now I just have to do Hyacinth, which I could have done it a little quicker, but it'll take me another 7 minutes to get to it. But see all the puzzle pieces for the hell mode. The bottom is hell mode. Next layer up is the hard. Then you have normal, and you have easy and very easy. So you can see how clean. Then you have to do that other character. But from what I understand, I haven't done any of that yet. I'm waiting until I finish all this. It's a lot shorter playthrough, so it shouldn't be too bad playing with her, from what I understand. So, you know, I've gotten the hard part. And what I was saying, I think I got lost in what I was saying. You know, I feel comfortable playing this because I've done the hard mode. And, you know, I mean, I've felt I did it pretty well on my own. I wasn't broadcasting it, of course. And I felt I did pretty well, enough that I could do halfway decently on a speedrun on normal. And, you know, this time I actually did do pretty decently. That was a pretty good time. I think, you know, I've read on certain forums, people have said the best they've done was about 1:30. Yeah, there's a lot left. You figure I've just... Hyacinth, the last piece on this normal, will take me about 6 minutes because I made that save in the auditorium. You know, the easy will take me about 2 hours, and the very easy will take me about an hour. So I've got about 4 hours left to do the puzzle, and then I have no idea on the other side. Like I said, I haven't done that yet. Yeah, but you know, since there's only like 4 or 5 hours left, and then I have to do the other pass ending, I don't think I'll be playing it until Friday. Hopefully I'll be done with it tomorrow. But I didn't get any sleep last night, and I haven't gotten any sleep today, so I've been up for like 37 hours, so I think I'm going to crash. I might do Hyacinth on my own and get normal done with, and then I'll call it a day and do easy and the 4 chapters for Sue, whatever the other 2 girls' names are, on very easy, and be done with it. So I'll probably broadcast those just for fun, you know. An easy and very easy playthrough isn't, speed run isn't exactly impressive. The normal mode's what most people play on, and you know, like my first time I played normal blind, and you know, it was like 7 hours it took me to play it. And you're always so scared of the janitor that, you know, you're spending 20 minutes in the bathroom. So, you know, I think 115 on normal and doing the So Young path, I think that is a pretty good time that might end up being one of the best times for quite a while on this game. But we'll see if anybody else beats me anytime soon on that. I've got a feeling I got the record on normal and for So Young, so right now, so hey, that's something. And hey, you were here for most of it, so you can take credit for it too. So, well, I think I'm going to shut the playthrough down and do Hyacinth, or the broadcast down and do Hyacinth on my own, and then I'm going to pass out for the next 24 hours or so. Probably won't be that long, but I got to get up in the morning, but I'll get at least a few hours sleep, unlike last night. So, but hey, Mile, it was good chatting with you, and I'm glad you enjoyed chatting with me. So it's certainly fun to have somebody to interact with while you're doing something that's so monotonous like this. I mean, you know, I've done this so many times that I could almost do it blindfolded, so it's actually fun to have that extra distraction because it lets me take my mind off the fact that I can do this in my sleep, which I'll be doing in about maybe 10 minutes from now. So I'll check up with you next time, and we'll definitely see each other, chat with each other playing The Evil Within 2 when it comes to this weekend. So look forward to Friday the 13th, right? It'll be a good day, not a bad luck day. So anyway, it was good chatting with you, Mayo, and for people that want to see a real speed run of this on the internet and catch this YouTube broadcast, I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good night, Mayo. Glad I was able to chat with you again tonight.